Hello and welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe and like if you would. Today we're working on a YFZ450R 2014. We just got done throwing some new 20s on the front and some new 18s on the rear, getting ready for a motocross race. Today we're going to do one of the simplest but a very important modification, especially for safety reasons, is we're going to eliminate the parking brake. Basically, if you get hit in the rear, it can cause different issues. You really don't want your parking brake to be locking up when you're racing, so it's always good to eliminate it. Plus, the piece you put on, the block off piece right there, it only weighs like, I think, ounce and a half of that nature. So you're saving a little weight too. You're probably shaving off maybe a pound or something like that, getting rid of all that cable and that piece on the back, and then your hand lever there. So you're probably gaining, like a 0.01% horsepower gain. So take whatever you can get. But yeah, it's and it cleans it up back there, makes it look nicer. And then if you got to work on it or pull off your caliper real fast or work on the brakes or something between motos or whatever, it's more stuff you can get, extra stuff you don't need, it's good to get rid of. But I believe it was a 12 millimeter that pulls that off. Actually, no, I think it was a 10. Either a 10 or 12 millimeter socket that takes it off. Anyways, I got this block off from eBay. They're all over the place, around $10 or something when I paid for it, somewhere in that ballpark. But it actually came with new Allen screws, which I put Loctite on. I learned a long time ago, if you're going to be racing, you want to Loctite everything down. That's if you want to keep it on your bike, but Loctite, and re-Loctite. I learned that the hard way when I first started racing motocross and hare scramble and flat track. Pretty much any kind of racing. You always want to Loctite everything. But yeah, there's not much to it. I mean, it's two bolts that take the factory one off and then throw it back on with two bolts. It was a 5 millimeter Allen that put this on. I don't know, which block off you'll get and if they all come with bolts or Allens or whatnot, but this was a 5 millimeter. And as far as taking the rest of it completely off the bike, it's like two Allens that hold on the parking brake lever to actually use the parking brake. So you got two little Allens up there, and then it's simply just pulling your cables the rest of the way through. And on these YFZ450Rs, as you guys probably know if you've ever dealt with them, you can take off the plastic, and super simple. Well, that's it, guys. As always, don't forget to read your Bible and have a blessed day.